and holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation of joy forevermore. Ambazonian, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our needs, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation. Ambazonian, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our needs, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation.
They are fighting. They are scrambling for the freedom you need. And we must say they no one yet. Cause you know we do the way them did. I see you blow. Blood of the innocent world. Yes, so come and save us. If you not there, we go die, yo. Cause how we no get the devil. That's what it's like, yo. Oh. Yes, go come and save us. If you not there, we go die, yo. Oh. Cause how we no get the devil. That's what it's like, yo. When you no chakale, when you walk away, when you no chakale, when boni softy bonyo, na kaniba, don't ibana, baba manda, like na firewood. How can we live like this? We know. That's what it's like, yo. Yes, so come and save us. If we don't say we go die, yo. Cause Yahweh no get it there. That's what it's like, yo.
My fellow Ambazonians, my brother them, my sister them, for all our big papa them, for all our big mommy them, our auntie them and our uncle them, our neighbor them, all Ambazonian picking them. I be one brother Asu, when the press secretary for the executive office for governing council of Ambazonia. That means I be the spokesman for the office for the leader for our war of independence. I don't come for this day when a Friday for number 23 day for this month for October. I don't come for can saludona. I don't come for can talk thank you. I don't come for can give a small update for what did happen for ground zero. I want come for can give a little encouragement for all way. So all man will come fine, will come well. I salute all una for all our people them for ground zero. I salute una. All our people them for ground one. I also salute all una. All Ambazonian them. We did for all other places for the world. I salute una. for all our people them for this side for North America. That means say for Canada, for United States, and that side for Mexico. I talk say una good morning for all una. All the other Ambazonian then they also for that side for the Caribbeans and for Latin America. I also talk say una good morning for all una for this side. All right. I salute all una our people them. We start. I don't come today. First of all, I want to thank all our people them. Where they don't rise up, they don't hear the call of leadership. I want to thank all the people them. Where for the last 2 outings, where we don't launch the Ambazonian stabilization plan. Ambazonian stabilization plan. Since we launch them, we don't make 2 outings, and the enthusiasm. That means say the happiness where it did for our people their heart, the joy and their belief for the plan, for the strategy, where the leader don't lay them out, saying that the time this for where we will take them for finish our war of independence, for finish the liberation phase. The clarity of that plan, it don't give the Ambazonian people them hope we'll never ever see them before. So for all our papa them, our mommy them, including Big Mommy, we there for Bamenda, we too don't send your own contribution. And all Ambazonian them, I want to thank all man. I want to thank una from the people them for Europe, for that side for Middle East, the people them for this side for United States, Ambazonian them for Canada, Ambazonian for all over the world. We already support this program. I want to really thank una on behalf of the leader for our war of independence, on behalf of the Governing Council of Ambazonia, on behalf of Ambazonia Defense Forces, and on behalf of our people them for Ground Zero with this program, now for Safe Ground Zero. I want to thank all Ambazonians where they already make their commitments. I want to thank our papa and our mommy and their picking for that side for America. When then they open the pan for donations, for give $5,000. I want to thank our big brother for that side for England. When I be the oracle, we talk for the Ambazonian people then. I want to thank Big Mommy for Bamenda. We take a house rent. It's sent them for this contribution program. I want to thank all our brother them across the globe for the belief and the trust for this leadership, for the Ambazonian Defense Forces, and for the strategy. I want to thank all of them. Today, I want to let one know say they say the leader for a war of independence, he go to meet up with Ambazonian them for the city of Atlanta for America. Ambazonian them for the city of Atlanta. They don't come together. They don't invite the leader, make he address them. So today, the leader will get a conference meeting, an online meeting for address Ambazonian them for that side, for the city of Atlanta for America. Because then they talk, they say they want to make the leader talk for them, make he explain the strategy for them, and they want to make their own commitment for this program. So we encourage Ambazonian them for all over the world, any place we wanna day. If we wanna bring ourselves together as a community, we wanna reach out for me, we go set up a direct meeting between una and the leader for address una, talk for una community. Because of the coronavirus, none of we feel waka. For Canada, the border for Canada, they don't close them since February. So none of we fit travel. And because of coronavirus, even if we fit travel, they don't talk to make meeting not take place. Meeting where it pass 25 or 50 people may not happen. So because of the social distance law them, for make sure say we not catch coronavirus and other people not catch coronavirus, we will do a lot of Zoom meeting them, we will do a lot of online meeting them. So it no matter place where una day, whether una day na for Ground 1, whether una day na for Ghana, or una day for South Africa, whether una day na for China, or una day for Japan, whether una day na for Germany or for France, whether na for Australia una day, any place for this world where una day, una gather ourselves together, una reach out, we go plan a day and a date and a time where the leader go address una. Now so we want take on for reach out for Ambazonia them all over the world, make they understand the strategy and make they understand the end point for this war of independence who would strive for finish am. Make them understand the importance for say all Ambazonian then they participate for the Ambazonian stabilization plan. All Ambazonian them, Ambazonian defense stabilization plan, all participate. Now our last program this in terms of the liberation. Now the last plan this will get them for the complete takeover. So we can reach for that time where we finish this phase of liberation. We can reach. Now this plan we will put us so. Now I go finish that work. So I want to thank all man. The leader go be talk for their people them for Atlanta today. Any person help we make we organize a conference, speak for una directly, answer all una questions, make una understand the plan. Secondly, I want also tell Ambazonian people say, in the days ahead, make una prepare una minds. The colonial state, it go move all kind cartouche them. They don't move another one now, right? They don't move another one now. Oh, and Anglophone crisis, right? Now another cartouche that. For social media, they go move plenty cartouche them. Oh, today another drama. Tomorrow another drama. All kind of things go to happen. Another one, a lot of things go to happen. All kind of political games. For this end time, we not prepare ourselves. Because now the time this for stay focused more than ever. At the time this, a moment of distraction, a distracted people, because they go use distraction, they go use comedy, they go use drama, they go tell una say na revelations, na this, na that, they will call all kind names, can show na all kind things na evidence for this person against that person, all those things na style for derail the Ambazonian people them, for make the revolution make it look like say it don't fail. All those things, not deliberate attempts by the occupier using enablers, infiltrators, and agents provocateurs for keep una busy with comedy and drama, so that una not do what you go fit free una. So that Ambazonians do not do what you go free una, go free themselves. All these things are for derail the process, now for demoralize Ambazonians, now for move them from the objective and put and keep them. Make they don't know who's have for go, who to turn to, make they don't know who for trust. Now the game that. So when they see all these things that they come up, which we don't tell now for 2018 and 2019, we already reveal all these things for una. So when they bring them out today, tell us na evidence, not just a game of distraction. Because the strategy it be powerful and La Republique can collapse. The pressure on La Republique within the international system is over plenty. La Republique not fit bear am. The economic crisis for La Republique du Cameroon is over plenty. La Republique not fit bear am. What choke hole where we don't choke La Republique du Cameroon for Ambazonia is over plenty. La Republique not fit hold am. La Republique du Cameroon go crack. Small time. Una no worry. Stay focused on the strategy. Stay focused on the objective. Even for office, for the spokespeople them. You know, they go bring this, sometimes this person will carry that drama, can't put them for day. You talk say this one of spokespeople, their office, it only supposed to be enough for design strategy. It only supposed to be enough for design plans. It only supposed to be enough for design inspiring messages. There is no one moment, no day, no effective leader, no day for time for war, for entertain a moment of comedy. When people that they be killed. No man will get a heart and he understand war. He go entertain 1 minute of drama because it cost the lives of Ambazonians. Now the time this will mobilize what people there more than ever before. For give hope for our mommy and our papa them for ground zero. When I hear what brother, we call from ground zero. Two days ago. When I hear the call. They gather for quarter. 27 people them. For inside quarter for one phone. For hear the voice of hope. For hear the leader address them. Papa, mommy, them picking them. They can't gather for one phone. What people that they cry for freedom. What people that be hungry. A dying cry for freedom. We get the capacity, we get the intelligence, we get the power for finish this work. At the back when I'm gonna not get carried away. Smart people they need to get carried away. A smart man they stay focused. Fools they be carried away by drama and entertainment. And that's why they will always remain that way. That's why fools they need to progress. Because they be carried away by stupidity, by entertainment, and by drama. For stay the same place. When life they move forward. Conscious, intelligent people them. We as a people, we don't just will be conscious, intelligent, disciplined, focused people them where they know exactly what they want them. Will be focused. That the generation this. For ground zero. For ground zero. All the political games. I tell you this one. When I listen very carefully. All the political games, all the politicians them, all the noise will happen outside here when it comes to politics, all those things go die. Now only one thing it go stand. And not only that thing go liberate the Ambazonian people them. The amount of guns and bullets where they enter ground zero for a structured self-defense with a code of conduct. Now it go remain the only thing we go save the Ambazonian people them. When I mark my word, take pen and paper, write what I tell you today. In the coming months, all this talk for outside here, it go become meaningless. They go become irrelevant. Now war this. Now war this. The only thing will matter. Now who controls the guns and the bullets? All the other noise they will become irrelevant. Mark my word today. Take them right and down. Not be say those people no go matter. They no go matter for what it matter. For liberation, for negotiation, and for the complete freedom of Ambazonia. They go get role for play after liberation. But when it come for the real matter now about the guns. Now about the guns. Not been about this group versus that group. All those things that be meaningless. So that's why we need for stabilized ground zero. For make sure say we reduce kidnapping for ransom to zero. We reduce excessive excess for our people them to zero. We reduce extortion on our people to zero. So the Ambazonian Defense Forces and our sister forces, where they abide by the code of conduct of Ambazonian Defense Forces, they go stand up for defend any community
Power off.
against any defense group where it torture the Ambazonian people them, it kidnap Ambazonians, it is extort from the Ambazonians. The moment we get the Ambazonian Defense Forces, it get any distress call, no matter the group where they operate for any community, as long as the Ambazonian Defense Forces, it get a distress call from the population, say our communities, they be under torture, they don't kidnap people, they brutalize our people then, the Ambazonian Defense Forces, it go send an overwhelming force for that community for keep order, for maintain peace, and for defend and protect the Ambazonian people then. from loose groups where they not get any political oversight, from loose groups where they not get structure and discipline. The lessons for Ayeke, we lead for Ayeke die, is supposed to be the biggest warning for all these defense groups. The Ambazonian Defense Forces, it no go tolerate any defense group, any commander on the ground, where it use this revolution now for torture the Ambazonian people, now for beat the Ambazonian people, now for brutalize the Ambazonian people, now for kidnap the Ambazonian people, now for thief from the Ambazonian people. The Ambazonian Defense Forces no go tolerate any of those things anymore. On behalf of the Ambazonian people and for the integrity and the sanctity and respect for the life of our people, them, we go intervene for any community for install order. At any time, I will not go need any person a permission when it comes for protect the lives of the Ambazonian people. Them, we not go seek for any person advice for intervene, for defend and protect the lives of the Ambazonian people. Them, all the forces for ground, they woke up for pick guns now for defend and protect the lives of the Ambazonian people. Them, thief people them, they enter inside this revolution. They take this revolution, they turn up for business of kidnapping for ransom, for extortion, for take people their cocoa farm, for take people their businesses, for take people their plot. Those things will come to an end. And as we already start for implement the stabilization of ground zero, the Ambazonian Defense Forces and all sister forces, they already start for implement the instructions from the leadership. We send this message specifically for all the loose groups. Them, it no matter place where you operate, it no matter place where you day. Over the last 3 days, the Ambazonian Defense Forces don't carry out big operation them for certain places, for both the southern zones, for both the Atlantic states and the Savannah states. For places who don't receive distress calls from the community, because some forces they torture them. General F and don't dispatch generals and their commanders and their forces into this place for maintain peace, security and stability for our people. Them. Now the way this will go, we no go tolerate any nonsense for ground zero. All groups, they must abide to a strict code of conduct. If you not abide by that strict code of conduct, the Ambazonian Defense Forces, it go implement discipline for ground zero. It go implement discipline. We not create a code of conduct for our forces, or we go implement discipline for ground zero. The purpose now for protect our people them. The purpose now for defend our people them. This revolution now for protect the dignity, the lives, the safety, the security, and the protection of the Ambazonian people them. So any defense group will be use this revolution as a source for make money, me know say that time don't end. Any defense group will be use this revolution as a business, me know say that time don't come to an end. We not get back to our senses. Any community, where any group, we call itself say they be Amber group, they enter for that community. We not take my phone number, we not call my phone number, we not call Capo Daniel phone number, we go give una phone numbers and for call them immediately for distress calls. We go send them immediately to the command center for ground zero. And actions go be carried away, we go be say within 1 to 2 hours, troops they will enter for that place. For protect our people them. We got for stabilize ground zero. We not feel leave them with the torture and the brutality with Cameroon occupational forces that they do them for the Ambazonian people them. We not feel leave them for people that they talk say they fight for Ambazonia. They do the same thing for our people them. It defy logic. Now we Cameroon, la Republic of Cameroon. They don't take these things them now. They do all kind of military propaganda. They get a 20-minute video with all their top generals and their top generals. They use them as propaganda machine. This kidnapping for ransom. Now it lead to the death of General Yeke. We go for Enam. We go get for Enam. Order must come for ground zero. While people, they must feel safe within their communities. And the way forward is, any man must align. All defense groups, they must align so that may all we work together for the common good of the Ambazonian people then. So we invite all the defense groups then. We now reach out to the office of Capo Daniel for create working relationships. And we will feel help now with the training and the education. And all the groups where they align. The stabilization program now for all the groups where they align. For end this phase for a war of independence. Now for our people them. They don't suffer too much. No need for any person for add one more minute of pain on them. They need comfort, they need safety, they need protection. And they call that. This war of independence are because of them. The time don't come for we for end this chapter for the Ambazonian, this bitter chapter, this painful chapter for the Ambazonian people, their history. Forgive them a free homeland. And the Ambazonian Defense Stabilization Plan for 250 AK, it go end common occupation. So I call on all una. Any person will never donate, any person will never make that commitment, you never make that contribution, go make them. We need high power equipments. The game don't change. We'll only be this close for Move Cameroon. For the big citizen. We want to start take them from the big cities. We want to start take them from Victoria. We want to start take them from Boya. Now the new game this. Not be like the old small game. We go move them out. They don't get the means, they don't get the capacity, they don't get the morals. Alright? Now the message this, we will talk for now, small time. Make all man get a great Friday, and I salute all una, and I love all una. Una stay blessed, we will talk for una small time.